Have you ever noticed how people seem drawn to you? Especially the ones who always need something, attention, advice, emotional comfort. They come to you when their world falls apart, but once you've helped them heal, they disappear, leaving you drained, confused, and empty. If this sounds familiar, you might be an INFJ. And there's a psychological reason you keep attracting these so-called energy vampires. Let's explore the 10 hidden reasons why INFJs attract them, and what you can do to finally protect your energy without losing your empathy. 1. Your emotional warmth feels like home. INFJs radiate calmness. Their presence feels safe, like emotional shelter in a storm. People who are anxious, unstable, or emotionally lost often sense this warmth immediately. They see the INFJ as someone who can soothe their chaos. At first, this might feel rewarding. You're helping someone find peace. But over time, you begin to notice that these people don't come to you to connect. They come to feed. They take your empathy, your calm, your time, until you're the one feeling empty. To stop this cycle, INFJs must learn to recognize when comfort turns into dependency. Not everyone deserves endless access to your emotional energy. 2. You absorb emotions like a sponge. INFJs don't just understand feelings, they absorb them. When someone around you is upset, you feel it in your chest as if it were your own pain. Energy vampires unconsciously sense this. They feel lighter around you because you're carrying part of their emotional weight. But what happens to all that energy you take in? It stays with you. It clogs your mind and drains your body. INFJs need to remember, you can feel someone's pain without owning it. You are a mirror, not a container. 3. You're drawn to broken souls. There's a part of the INFJ psyche that sees beauty in brokenness. You see potential where others see dysfunction. So when someone damaged enters your life, your instinct isn't to run, it's to heal. You want to help them rediscover their light. But here's the problem. Not everyone wants to heal. Some people simply want someone to carry their pain for them. And for the INFJ, that becomes a trap. Because the more you give, the less you have left for yourself. True healing doesn't happen when you sacrifice your energy. It happens when both sides grow. 4. You have a hard time saying no. INFJs despise conflict. They fear being seen as cold or unkind. So when someone asks for your time, your help, your emotional labor, even when you're exhausted, you say yes. Energy vampires thrive on this guilt. They sense your inability to refuse and use it to their advantage. Before you know it, you're stuck in a cycle of overgiving, and resentment begins to replace compassion. Learning to say no isn't cruelty, it's clarity. It tells the world, my energy matters too. 5. You hide your own pain. INFJs are natural listeners, but terrible at opening up. You spend so much time helping others that you forget to express your own struggles. This silence sends a message to energy vampires. I can handle everything. They believe you're strong enough to take it all, so they pile more on you. Their problems, their fears, their insecurities. Meanwhile, your unspoken pain builds quietly in the background. INFJs must learn to share their truth, even in small ways. Vulnerability doesn't make you weak. It keeps emotional balance alive. 6. You mistake empathy for obligation. INFJs feel deeply responsible for other people's emotions. When someone cries, you feel like it's your job to fix it. But empathy is not an invitation to sacrifice yourself. It's meant to connect, not consume. Energy vampires often manipulate this sense of duty. They know you can't stand to see someone suffer, so they use guilt as a leash. They say things like, "You're the only one who understands me," or "I don't know what I'd do without you." What they're really saying is, "Don't leave. I need your energy to function." And the INFJ, out of compassion, stays until there's nothing left. Remember, you are responsible for your energy, not for saving everyone else's. 7. Your light attracts shadows. INFJs possess a rare inner light, wisdom, empathy, and authenticity that others crave. But that light doesn't only attract good souls, it attracts the ones lost in darkness too. To energy vampires, your calm presence feels like fuel. Your balance becomes their escape from inner chaos. It's a strange irony. The brighter you shine, the more shadows you draw. The key isn't to dim your light, it's to protect it. Set emotional distance where needed. Your empathy is sacred. Not everyone should have access to it. 8. You mirror people too deeply. INFJs unconsciously mirror others. You pick up their tone, emotions, even their energy. It is part of how you connect, but it also means you slowly become whoever you were around. When you're with positive, grounded people, this mirroring uplifts you. But when you're around an energy vampire, it drains you completely. After spending time with them, you feel heavy, confused, or tired for no reason. To stop this, INFJs must anchor themselves before every interaction, through quiet time, breathing, or meditation. Enter with your frequency intact, not theirs. 9. You crave harmony at any cost. INFJs are peacemakers. You want everyone to get along, even if it means swallowing your discomfort. But that constant self-suppression creates the perfect environment for energy vampires to thrive. They sense you won't confront them. They sense you'll keep the peace, even when they cross the line. And so they keep taking, because you keep allowing it. True harmony isn't about silence. It's about honesty with compassion. Sometimes peace requires confrontation, especially when your energy is on the line. 10. You forget to recharge alone. As introverts, INFJs need solitude to recharge, but energy vampires make that nearly impossible. They text you constantly, call you when they're in crisis, and guilt you when you take space. Over time, you begin to feel guilty for needing to be alone. But isolation isn't selfish. It's survival. When INFJs deny themselves solitude, they disconnect from their intuition, their greatest power. Protect your alone time like a sacred ritual, because that's when you cleanse, reset, and return to your true self. INFJs don't attract energy vampires because they weak. They attract them because they shine. You have a rare emotional intelligence that others crave, but even light needs boundaries to stay bright. So stop dimming yourself to keep others comfortable. You are not here to heal everyone. You are here to grow, to shine, and to use your energy with purpose. And the right people, the ones meant for you, will never drain that light. They'll help it grow brighter.